Alright, back for another video on the Crew Motorfest for a brand new summit contest. This is Bills and Trails. So there's only one event that I can't do. So I can use any of these cars, which this one is the cheapest. That's the one it recommends for it. However, I'm actually going to save it because it's been a brand new playlist out. I don't know if I need to buy any vehicles for it, so I'm going to save my money just in case. So let's do the other events, which, I mean, last week I managed to get silver even though I couldn't do like 2 of the events, I think it was. And I done awful and like 3 of them, so who knows, maybe I'll stay in silver this time. So starting off with the first event, this is electric. For this one we are using an Audi RS Q e-tron 2024. Alright, so based on, oh, what is this? Was it a skill? I probably should have looked to see if there was a, oh, wait, okay, so I'm trying to figure what I'm doing here. I really should have probably looked to see if there was a specific mode added in for this. I mean, normally it comes up as soon as I log into it, but it didn't. So it looks like drift. I think there's a target that I need to drift. A set amount of targets I need to hit before I finish. I need to wall ride for 150 meters. And do 12 jumps. Right. So I'm assuming that also just means that there's not a set amount of laps, it's just once I've done it I can finish. I should probably, I've not done a wall ride yet and I still know. That's not went well. Okay, well I think the easiest ones to focus on is the drifting. I can get that done no problem. Actually, I'm almost done. We'll get this jump. Let's not go flying past this corner this time. Okay, the drift only needs 73 more meters, so that'll be done very easily. I think I should probably go for this jump. Oh, that didn't go plan. I mean, I think it's just still count, I believe. I don't think you need to land it perfectly. Did I get that? I think I did get it. How did I mess that up? I've not wall rided once yet. I probably need wall ride it 3-4 times for me to complete it as well. Okay, this time I'm going to actually wall ride. Oh jeez. Okay, I wall ride that. Didn't really fill up that much of the bar, so yeah, I'm probably going to do it like 4 or 5 times. I do still need to try to do this as fast as I can for the Motorfest, because otherwise I'm not going to get a good score. For some reason I thought I would just go straight through. That was not an option. I had to go around the left or over the top. Checkpoint first. It's going slower, maybe a better thing, so it counts for longer. Well, no, it's done by distance. But going slower, does that... I'd imagine that would... I mean, I would actually be wall riding for a longer period rather than flying off the top like I did last time. I need to do one more jump and then just 55 more meters. Let's go for the wall ride here. I wonder, do I still need to go to the actual finish line? Okay, wall ride is done. Or is it just once I complete them all, the next checkpoint is the finish line? This looks like it is the finish line, so I have a feeling. Oh, wait, what? I didn't do a jump there. I need another full lap. Wait, there's no... Hang on a minute, there's no checkpoints. We'll go straight to the finish line. Okay, actually I don't think that point was the finish line. I think the finish line was right in the middle of the map. 4 minutes 40... I mean, I actually did beat the objective somehow. I thought I was doing awful. I mean, I was doing awful because that's an awful score. I thought I was doing awful. Okay, well this time around, I at least know what I'm doing from the very start. So I'm going to do the jumps every time they come up. Oh well, the wall ride if they're there. For the wall rides, once when they appear, I'm going to do them. If they're not there, I'll do the jumps first. And then the targets, because the targets are also on some of the corners. So I can still work towards them while doing that. There we go, wall ride is done. I can now focus on the targets and jumps. I only do 3 more jumps. Okay, I did want to try and hit these 3 targets there, but okay. And those jumps, and I'm shorter. I need more target hits, so we're going to go for the targets here. I missed one. I mean, so far I'm on track to do this a lot faster than last time. Okay, 2 jumps. I will do this jump. Is that going to catch 2? It does! I somehow haven't done the drifting one, I've just realised. I clearly haven't been drifting around the corners as much as I thought I would. There we go, drifting is done. There are just 2 more targets to hit, which I should hit here. There we go, reach the finish line, which is this way. We will just hit straight forward. There we go. 3 minutes, 5 seconds, that is much faster. But how many more points is it actually in a summer contest? That is quite a difference. Wow, okay, we smashed it. 109,000 points, we'll take it. Up next we have Trickster's Playground. I'm going to use a hypercar and I get to pick which one I want to use. You know what, let's use the Creator's Tempest Rival Edition 2022. Well, I don't actually have any upgrades on it, so I don't think I've used it. Unless I've used it in a loaned event at some point. Okay, just win the race. Okay, so there's no... Oh no. Like, skill events, like targets, jumps, wall rides. Just a simple race for this one. Why did I go to start using my boost there? That was been awful. Right on a corner. Okay, let's go around the outside. I've got a straight. It looks like a sharp corner. Brake. Okay, we're good. I feel like I could probably go around this track a lot faster than what I actually think I can, but I don't want to push it too much because that'll be when I mess up corners. By going way too fast and crashing into the wall. Like that, right now it's saying I need a hard brake there, and I was going full speed ahead and I actually used my booster at the start of it. If we're just about 50% through, a minute, 9 seconds in. We're currently 2 seconds ahead of June. I'm losing grip all of a sudden a wee bit. Straight up the hill. Okay, finish line. Don't hit the wall on the corner before the finish line. 2 minutes 19 seconds. I don't really see how I could have done that much better. Maybe she had a few seconds off, but yeah, okay, 98,000 points, that's fine, I'll take that score then. Because like I said, I might be able to get a few seconds off, but it could take me like 6 tries to do that, so we'll take that score. Up next is Tricks or Retreat. This one we are using our Ford F-150 S3T Raptor Evo 1 Enforcer Unit 2010 Rally Raid Edition. And it is the vehicle I own. I'm pretty sure I got this in the crew too. It's probably, I would have thought it was the first time I've used it since the Motorfest, but it's already got upgrades on it, so I must have used it at some point. Look at there's targets behind me. Okay, so it is a type of event. Then you drift, hit targets, do jumps, and precision. Okay. I don't know how many times these are all going to appear, so I don't know what I'm going to be better doing. What am I better focusing on? I don't need to drift. But this isn't going to be an easy vehicle to drift. I get the checkpoint still. I gave me it, okay, good. Yeah, we're going to go for the targets here. Yep, started every event at least. Drift file going through the corner. That actually helped quite a bit. That bar filled up quite a lot. No, we're going to go for the precision one now. Okay, we're going to go targets because I'm just lined up better for the targets and the precision. No more jumps, just need to do 3 more jumps. Okay, we'll do a jump here. I've got a feeling I'm about to hit a lap round this loop, so that's probably only 2 jumps in that. Like, I don't really need to focus on these drifting because I was just going to naturally anyway at some point, but that worked out quite well in that corner. First section is done. We'll do the precision again. And that is that done. Just need to hit the targets and a jump. 3 more targets. 1, 2, 3 targets are done. There's 1 jump, I just need to hit 1 more. There we go, that counts as a jump. Up this. Oh, there's a way up here. I might be better just going around the track. Finish line. Straight through the middle. 2 minutes 51. I actually failed it. I think the only reason I failed it was because the final jump was so far away from the finish line. Okay, so I have a feeling this might be one of the ones that is like a very small margin for you doing awful and doing really well. Okay, targets are done. It is literally just the jumps. Precision, I just need 5 meters. The next precision one that comes up. That's that done. Am I better just turning around and going doing a jump again? I might actually just be better doing that. If I fail it again, or at least if I get a bad score, then I'll probably just go need to do the same thing. Actually, to be fair, once I do that, I don't need to hit the next checkpoint, do I? Oh yeah, I've already failed because it was 2 minutes 40 something, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2 minutes 43. Yeah, okay, next time I'm turning around and just doing a jump right at the end. So I've just done the first jump. I'm going to turn around. Do the jump again. Hope this doesn't cost me too much time. That's 2 jumps done. Yeah, that counts as 2. Okay, so it's just drifting and precision. I'm just going to pretend I knew that's exactly where the finish line was. I definitely didn't just start drifting knowing the finish line was up this end, didn't want to go too far. And just happened to accidentally drift into the finish line. 149,000 points. That is a much better score. But when I say much better score, I failed the first 2 times. So I might have actually had a decent score, but because I didn't beat the time, I didn't get a score. Okay, on to the next event. This is Tricks of the Raid. For this one, we are using a Ford F-150 SVT Raptor Evo 2 2010 Rally Raid Edition, and we've been loaned it. Okay, so this one's a race. I need to just finish top 3. There's no objectives for like position in that. That's why I just need to finish top 3. Should probably stay a bit more right. Let's try and stay on the flat bit at the top as I go down the sides of it again. No, don't lose control here. Straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. Just speed ahead for the jump. The big jump. Oh jeez, that bounce. Oh, we hit the ground quite hard there. That was not the smoothest of landings. And I bet the others had a much better landing than they did. Yep. Another jump. Wasn't supposed to be a jump, but well, it was just like a cliff edge we've jumped down. Okay, second place is right behind us, but that's fine. Third is nowhere near us. Oh no, that rock. Yep. Oh, the bump in the ground almost caused the same reaction. Almost missed the checkpoint, but we're fine. Finish line. Straight ahead. We're finishing in first place. can I do that much better? I did rewind, but no, I didn't lose too much time on that. I think it's just a pretty decent score. 74,000. Okay, yeah, that's pretty decent still. I'll do it again just to see if I can get a better score. I don't know if I will, but we'll see. Okay, didn't do the jump again. I think it actually saves me time by not doing the jump in that one. I don't get as much height. Okay, let's stick to the road in this bit. Not hit the tree. Here we go, finish line 2 minutes 57 I think it was. Which is faster than the previous time, but I don't think it was much. I think the first one was 3 minutes 5 seconds. Okay, well actually 91,000 points. I'll take it. It's much better. Much better than 17k. Okay, I'm next on the last one of these event types. It is Maserati tricks. So for this one we are using a Maserati MC20 Zero. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. 2023. I actually own this car. Okay, beat 3 minutes 29. So this is a time trial event, 3 laps. I'm racing myself here. I straight away recognised the track. Well, it's the same track I was on for a previous race. We've already done this video. But it's just the same track that has been used in a previous blast, summer contest, maybe both. That is area in for, I think it was actually for the Red Bull main stage. Well, another Red Bull main stage one that's already been. That is this full area in, and I think I'm just doing the exact same route in the same track as I've already done a couple times already. Although I think that when I did it last time I was using like Alpha cars and the Tour cars, which actually I don't know, which I never actually noticed what type of car this class is as. It's a hypercar, street car, tour car. Your finish line's got to be the next one, I'd imagine. It is. My boost. 3 minutes 18. I did beat the objective. Is it any good though? I think the crashes in the second lap, I think it was 3 or 4 done in the end. No major crashes, but okay, it was actually still 88,000 points. That's actually still pretty decent. I'm actually just going to take this score. That's fine. Up next we have the free skill events. Let's do the low altitude one first because it's my least favourite. Get low altitude. Let's get down low. Am I low enough? I think I'm low enough. I'm going to get lower. I'll go down the hill here. Oh, too high. Get objective complete. Make sure I get lower so I don't lose my multiplier. Okay, event done. 90,000 points first time round. Okay, that's perfect because a lot of time these events take several attempts and I can't get a very good score at all, but it was a lot easier that time round apparently. Okay, up next let's do the bullseye. We're going to start off in the alpha car because I'm really good for these ones. The sharp corners, making sure I get through the bullseye point. Don't know if I need to change fuel core at any point. Sometimes you need to change into a boat to a plane. I was not ready for that, it was very sudden. It's not the boat I would have picked, I would have picked the... It's a jet, I think. I'm trying to think what it's called. I don't know what it's called. Let's see, is that any good? It might be. Oh yeah, okay, 96,000 points, we smashed it first time. That's fine, I'll take it. And for the final event, it is a saloon. This is a boat I was talking about for the last event. I'm not going to use it for this one, because it's the best of boat. Especially for tight corners. But weaving in and out of these checkpoints. Oh, okay, it's a tight corner. I didn't realise where that next checkpoint was. They're getting tighter. Oh, there we go, finish line. How many points is that one? Again, we smashed it first time, 116,000 points. It's going a lot better than I thought it was gonna. Either this event is a lot easier, or I've actually done a lot better than I would normally. I've got 3 events over 100k. My lowest one being 88,000. There's one event I can't do so I don't get the bonus. I'm currently in gold. I will probably drop out. I will most likely drop out of it because there's still 5 days left. But that's all the event's done, so we're gonna leave it up there. I hope you enjoyed. If you have, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. See ya.